If it's your first time here, please feel welcome. If you've been here before, welcome again and thank you very much. I do appreciate your presence and I hope that you're going to enjoy our project today. Thank you. For this project, we needed a few items. We did need a pair of scissors, a crochet hook, a darning needle, two beads, and four colors of yarn. Now take your yarn and wind it round your finger like this. Now take your hook inside the circle and we are going to single crochet all round, making sure that everything is covered. So single crochet all the way round until our circle is nice and very neat. It's a very simple project, no counting, no stress. Just making this beautiful little project. You will love it. Yeah, more single crochet into that gap and we have finished our circle, and that is what we've got so far. Now put your hook through there, pull a loop, and now pull through the two loops like that. Now we're going to cut the yarn because we are about to change the color of our yarn. That is what we have so far, looking so beautiful. Now I'm going to get some purple on. That is the way I change my yarn. I can change it the way you do. Now we're going to continue single crochet all the way around, making sure we carry all the loose ends along. Single crochet all the way. So simple and it is stress free. Single crochet all the way, making sure you carry all those loose ends with you. Making sure you don't jump any chain, just single crochet on every single chain. We're not counting, we're not doing anything, just single crochet all the way around. The only thing that you should worry about is leaving the loose ends behind because you'll come back to hide them away. But if you carry them along with you, you not have to do that. We keep going. Single crochet all the way in all those little loops. We got a little gap left. Yeah, fill in that gap and we find you when it's all finished, and we've got our circle like that. Now let us finish it off like that. Pull through, and it's time to change our color again. There's a loose end there. We cut it off. We want it all neat and very tidy. I thank you again for being with me and for sticking around. So that is what we got so far, and we are going to change. We're going to cut that yarn, and we're going to introduce our third color, just the same way I did with the second. We're going to change the color the same way. So easy, you love it, you love the outcome. As we did, we're going to try and carry our loose ends with us. So chain 1 there, and now we are going to go through the center of the circle like that and out like so, and then we pull through the 2 loops like that. That is 1, and now you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, into the circle again and come out. So you have 2 loops, making sure your loose ends are tucked away. Out you go. Got 2. Now chain 3. You chain 3 and then you go in again into the circle again, through like that. Chain 3, into the circle again, not forgetting your loose ends. That's what we got so far. Chain 3, that is what we have. Into the circle again and out like that. Chain 3, into the circle, come out, pack everything nice and neat. Chain 3, you see what we're getting, into the circle, into the middle of the circle and come out. Now chain 3, 3. Now one more time and we meet there. Now we're on the last one. Let's do this together. In the middle, through the 2, chain 3, and now we've come to the end. You can make as many loops as you want. It's all up to you. That's why I said this project is stress-free. Now pick the 2. Now it's time for us to cut the thread and introduce our 4th and last yarn, our last color. So you see what we've got. It's looking also beautiful. It's like a water wheel. So beautiful. You love it when it's all finished. It's a little kind of flower that looks like a water wheel. Now I've got the green color. I'm going to introduce it into the mix. Pull it, make it all nice and tight. And we are going to carry everything with us as we did the first time round. So you go in there, as you can see, as demonstrated, making sure all your loose ends are intact. Get 2 through the 2, and now you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now you see you have those little loops you made when you chained 3. So you're going to get in there, yarn over and go in 4 times. That's 2, 3, and 4. When you've had 4, through the 4, tie them together, and now through the 2 like that. And now you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and you're going to go there, look properly, get 1. Now you have 2 through the 2 like that. Chain 3. 1, 2, and 3, and now yarn over and go in 4 times. This is second, third, and fourth. Go through the 4, tie them together and through the 2. And now you're going to chain 3. Now through there, as we are doing. Go through the 2, chain 3, look for the loop, go in 4 times, yarn over 1, 2, 3 and 4. Through the 4, tie them together like that, and through the 2. Let's see what we've got so far. You see how beautiful it's all looking? I like the flower already. Chain 3, go through there as you did the last time. Through there, you have to go through the 2 like that. Chain 3, look for the loop, go in, yarn over 4 times, 3 and 4, go through the 4, tie them together through the 2. Let's see, look, so beautiful, so beautiful. I got a few more loops left, so let's meet on the very last one and we'll do that one together. And here we are. You see how it's looking beautiful? It's like a water wheel, according to me. I don't know what you think it looks like. Now go down there, pull 1, you have to, through the 2, chain 3, get your loop, yarn over 4 times, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Go through the 4, tie them together and through the 2 like so. We're going to chain 3 like that. Now you're going to go down again as we did before. Yeah, there, pull through the 2 and you come to the end. Now from here we are going to make a long chain because we are going to hang our flower somewhere, whether it's in your car or wherever you want to put it. You can hang it on this chain. We are going to make it long and then we are going to double it. So make a long chain. Yeah, make it all long, like however long you want it. And now we are going to double it so that we have that loop, the hanging loop. So go through there to double our chain. Like that. And now we have our hanging loop. You see how beautiful it is? It's so very beautiful. So we got a hanging loop and I've got my 2 beads now. I'm going to put them there to hold the hanging loop together. That's one, and I've got another one. So I put them there and I'm going to tie a knot there so that I can, like, the bead can be held in place like that, and you can hang your little something. Look, what do you think? So beautiful yet so easy. What do you think? Let me know at in the comment section. Give me your opinion. I had made a few more earlier. I made another green one, this one here, You see how beautiful it looks? That is one. I had made a yellow one and a bright one. So you can hang it where you want. You can even just put it in wherever you want to put it. It's a beautiful, beautiful little something. You can give it to your friends. They'll be very happy to a nice little something. Thank you for being with me. Bye bye.